this video I talk about 6 ideas to keep you sane and positive in isolation. They're things that I do, and I'm just giving you an example to see how you're getting on and see if this resonates with you and give you a few ideas. To find out more, carry on and watch this video. Welcome to my channel. My name's Lorraine and I help people live with passion, purpose and positivity. Let's dive right in and explore this video. So I've said 6 ideas to keep you sane and positive in lockdown, and they're things that I've been doing. Some of them I do anyway every day, but I'll give you a few ideas because I think it's very important while we're home and we're not doing our normal daily activities to look for new creative things to do in the day, because it's so easy to get depressed and down. But don't beat yourself up if you get depressed and down. It's just part of it, isn't it? And it makes the highs even better, doesn't it? I mean, everybody's gonna have their good days and bad days. I'm the same. I'm not exclusive to having some down days, but it does make the good days even better, doesn't it? And that is my message, is to try and stay as positive as possible, because, you know, you live in your own world, don't you? You live in your own mental world, your own thoughts, your own experiences, and it's exclusive to you. No one else can experience what you're experiencing. So if on a day-to-day basis, as we're going through these very unusual times, try and stay as positive as possible, try and stay busy. And I'll give you the 6 things that I'm doing. It might give you an idea. Obviously, you've got your own life, you've got your own interests, and you can get creative with this. You know, I always say the 3 C's, commitment, consistent, creative. And that's what I talk about a lot now. And if you stick to them 3 things in life, with your own take on your interests and everything in life, I think you won't go far wrong. So let's go to number 1, yoga. Now, I've been doing yoga every day since the beginning of the year. It wasn't a New Year's resolution, but it was something that I wanted to explore more in my life, because it is good to, you know, get their muscles going and get flexible. And I just do 10 minutes in the morning, and I do it with this young lady called Cassandra, and she has this list on YouTube, 10-minute morning yoga, and it's ideal for me. And I felt inspired to do yoga originally from an Australian friend called Georgie, and she's from Sydney, Australia. And she went from having a cafe, a very successful cafe, to becoming a yoga teacher. And I saw all these amazing pictures on Facebook, and she inspired me. And I have since done a yoga session with her from Australia last week on Zoom. That's amazing, isn't it? Technology is absolutely amazing. It amazes me all the time. So yoga, I mean, just get started doing 10 minutes every morning. It does actually set you up for the day, and I highly recommend it. I love it now, and I know all these different poses, you know, sort of like warrior 1 and warrior 2 and downward dog and all this sort of thing. And through my life, I've touched on yoga and thought, yeah, I'm going to get into yoga one day. And I thought, at the beginning of the year, I thought, Lorraine, just do it. You've been inspired by Georgie. Just do it now. So I think it's in my blood now. I think I'm going to do it forever. But it does help you in lockdown because it keeps you fit, and, you know. So anyway, so that's number 1. Number 2 is cooking. I mean, let's face it, we've got to be resourceful, haven't we, with the cooking, because, you know, the supplies are limited, aren't they? And there's not so much in the shops as there normally is. So we've got to make do with what we've got. And somebody I follow again is someone called Jamie Oliver. I'm from the UK, but I'm sure you can find your own cooking channels wherever you are. It's called Keep Cooking and Carry On, and he's like Jamie Oliver is like a national treasure. He's been going years and years. He's got 5 children, and he's actually cooking from his own kitchen, and his children are helping him. It's absolutely amazing. But I've had loads and loads of ideas for cooking from watching his channel, like making bread, making ratatouille and risotto, and I'm here with my son and he loves all the cooking that I'm doing. He's putting on a bit of weight, but we are walking as well. So yeah, get into cooking, and Jamie gives you lots of tips to use this instead of this, or if you can't get this, use this. He shows you how to make bread, he shows you how to make pasta, which I've not actually had to make yet. I have made some bread, like flatbread without any yeast. And I did think I'd have to make pasta because the pasta was running short at one point, but it's not anymore. So I don't have to make that. But it's something to think about in the future, and you know, and the byproduct of that is we eat lovely food, and it keeps me occupied as well. So another thing I've been doing is, and I have been doing him before, and that's half-hour exercising with the body coach Joe Wicks, and on his YouTube channel it's called PE with Joe, and it is geared for children, but anybody can do it. And he's had absolutely millions of people on his channel doing his live workouts Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. He's actually raised in excess of £100,000 for the NHS, and he's also on the second day, I think it was the 29th of March, he had nearly 1 million people watching that live YouTube video, and he's in the Guinness Book of Records. So you're helping him to achieve all these things, and you're getting fit and positive as well. So I do that every morning as well, not at weekends, but I do that, and it's great fun. On a Friday, he does Fancy Dress Friday, which is absolutely so hilarious. I do it on my own, and this week I was a hippie. Joe was at Scooby-Doo, and he was doing all these dog exercises, and he was like, because he makes it fun for children, and he jumps about going woof woof woof. So I'm in my front room jumping about in my hippie outfit going woof woof woof. It's so funny. But no, he's creative, and he does things like he gives the children homework. He's been asking people the capitals of all the countries in the world. And yeah, it's great, and it puts you in a good frame of mind for your day ahead, because your days can be samey, can't they? So another thing I've been doing more so than ever, and I did download it onto my Kindle, is a new book called The Salt Path by Raina Wynn. Oh, it's absolutely amazing, because I'm into hiking, and she's done the whole national trail of what I started last year, the Southwest Coast Path. But her and her husband, Moth, were made homeless. They had their house repossessed through a bad investment. He then got a diagnosis, a terminally ill diagnosis, but they still went wild camping on this 630-mile trek around the Southwest Coast Path, which is the boot of UK. And I'm halfway through it, and it's absolutely amazing. I'm really into it. And because I've done it myself, I can resonate. Well, the first part, I only did the first 75 miles. I did that last year. So I resonate with what she's talking about, and she's such a good writer. So if you've not read before, or you've read before and you want to resurrect it, that's something else you can do, isn't it? So number 5 of ideas to keep sane and positive in lockdown isolation is, dare I say it, TV. I'm not saying the news, because I do not watch the news. Don't watch the news, because it will scare the living daylights out of you. This is what I say. I said, I don't want statistics, I don't want horror stories, I just want to do as I'm told, stay safe, wash my hands, do the social distancing. But it's not necessary for me to know, and it's not necessary for you to know. Why feel fear when you can feel happy and positive? You know, so my son's got a Fire Stick. He put the Fire Stick in my TV, and we've been watching Netflix a little bit. Some of it's a load of rubbish, but I have been watching Man vs Wild with Bear Grylls. It's absolutely amazing, and we watched 2 episodes yesterday, and he takes celebrities on like a weekends away, and he takes them down ravines, down crevasses, and he climbs mountains. He did Miranda Hart, which we watched. It was hilarious. It seems to take people who are funny and famous. He took so he took Miranda Hart, and then recently last year he took the Prime Minister of India, and they went walking in India, and he's absolutely lovely. What's his name? Mr. May or somebody, I can't remember. But he's a lovely man and so inspirational. He also took Jonathan Ross, so that was another TV programme that I watched. So yeah, so watch TV, you know, you can binge on TV, and if you watch a lot of negative stuff, it is going to affect your vibration. So watch something maybe that's inspiring or comedy or something like that. TV minimally, but I wouldn't watch it all day, but you know, people aren't they? And they're doing gaming and all this sort of thing. You've got to do what resonates really, haven't you? So also in the UK, we can still go out, we can still exercise as long as we keep our distance from everyone. So I'm going out walking every day like I normally do, and I'm taking my son with me. I said, you're coming out, let's go for a walk for half hour. So that actually makes you feel more positive when you're going out walking. If you're stuck within the four walls every single day, it can drive you mad, can't it? I mean, yeah, you could go in your garden, can't you, as well? I mean, we've been lucky enough to have great weather during the isolation. It's actually a Sunday today, and it's nice and bright and sunny, even though it's a little bit cold. But it's the 19th of April, so yeah, it's going to be a little bit nippy still. But yeah, get out, get the air into your lungs, go walking, or I love cycling. Get out into the open air, and people seem to be more friendly. I don't know whether you realise that, friendly and more open and positive. So yeah, I think, you know, people are like, it's like in a war, isn't it? That feeling of camaraderie, like we're all in this together. So yeah, so those are my 6 ideas to stay sane and positive in isolation. And I hope this helped give you a few ideas, get creative with your own ideas. And I think it is important to stay busy, keep your mind positive, do what you love doing, play with your kids, FaceTime your family, you know, because we're away from our family, aren't we, and our friends and everyone. We're not in our normal routine, and as humans, we don't like it, do we? We don't like being taken out of our comfort zone, you know, so we've got to make the most of it, stay positive, stay safe, and wait for it to end. I don't think it's going to be that long now. So I hope this resonated with you. If you liked what I talked about, please press the like button, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification, because I do daily videos now. And much love to my friends, blessings and namaste. Oh, and by the way, I have got a health and wellbeing hypnosis on my website, which I'll put in the link down below. So that will help you get over the fear and tap into your health and wellbeing. And I'll do it myself, and it works. I feel amazing. And it'll work for you too. Bye for now. Take care. Have a great day.